Okay guys, what we're going to do here is another quick tutorial. This is going to be how to load a background reference image, and I tend to do this for characters so that way you know how to get the proportions right. Now the image I'm going to use is I made it using a model from Make Human. That's an open source free program. That's makehuman.org. You can go look that up. But alright, so what we're going to do first here is we're going to go to View, click on View, go down to Background Images. Now I'm going to do the front one first. So I'm going to click on Front, so that's there. Now I'm going to go to Image, Browse. I know it's on my desktop. I saved it as a JPEG. And the one I'm using is called Adam. So I double click on him to open. And now you'll see it's actually really large. So what I want to do is now scale them down some. And I'm going to bring that image down pretty small. You can do that by clicking on the arrow buttons. And we'll get right about there. And now the offset X and Y is how we're going to move it into position. I'm going to go offset Y, hold down, that'll move him up. And I'm trying to line this up with the you'll see the axes, the lines. That's your X and that's your Y. Alright, so I have his feet right around there, and then the offsets I want to bring him over because I'm trying to split the model in half. This ain't going to fall precisely on the grid, but it'll kind of work. Now what I want to do is I want to make sure I look at my scale. I'm going to take it up to an even 0.10, alright, because we have to do any other ones we do in any other view, we want it at the scale of 0.10, so that way it works. Because if you have this one at 0.10 and this one up here at 0.15, they're not going to line up in the views. Like if you have the front at 0.10 and the side, left side at 0.15, they're not going to line up. So when you box model it, it's not going to meet up correctly. So anyway, so I'm going to remember that the scale is at 0.10. I'm going to click Done. Now I'm going to go up here to left. I'm going to go again back to View. I'm going to go down to Background Images, and I want to do the left one. I'm going to go to Browse again, and it'll take me back. And let me find my JPEG. There we go. And there's Adam again. Now I'm going to take the scale down to remember I said 0.10. Alright. And then I'm going to use the offset X and Y again. So I'm going to move him up. There we go. I know, buddy. And then I want to do the X. And I want to line up the side of this model on the axis point up there. You can see I'm looking in this view up here, moving them. And I probably want that right around, I'll say right around there. And then I will click Done. And now if you scroll down here, I'll zoom in, and you can see my reference image. And now that's all set up. And we'll go here. And just to let you know, oh geez, I really want to move him over. But anyway, so you can go back to your view, back to Background Images, select the front, and you can move him around like this. You just go back once you select. There you go. Now it's kind of centered right on the line there. I'm going to click Done. Alright, so now when you want to model your model, then I scroll out. I thought I brought him up more. I know this is boring, but now it's mission. On the front, bring him up some. Done. Alrighty. Now that we have that, now you can start modeling. And oh, what I wanted to say was, and remember, and if you want to start another project, then you'd have to erase this background and everything, and then have to remember your numbers to reset it so you can keep modeling. But I always say, once you start working on a model, just keep your reference image and just keep working until your model's done. But anyway, that's it for this long drawn out tutorial, and I hope that made it simple for you to use.